Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea, frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Little Jackie Paper loved that rascal Puff and brought him strings and sealing wax and other.
They would turn one of Dylan's tunes into a major hit and launch his career as well. Active in the civil rights and anti-war movements, they took part in the 1963 March on Washington.
I have a dream.
And provided some of the musical accompaniment for that dream.
Don't ever take away my freedom. Don't ever take it away. Let me treasure and keep that one part of my life.
It is with great pleasure that I present the Star of Ukraine Award to Peter Yarrow.
I cannot tell you how moving and touching this is. I've been a part of the civil rights struggle in America. I sang with Paul and Mary, If I Had a Hammer and Blowing in the Wind in 1963. We were at Selma, Montgomery. I co-organized a march to end an unjust war, the Vietnamese War, which the people ended in the same spirit that people have to end unjust wars and injustice. And I can't help but feel when I see this agony of struggle in that extraordinary video that you showed that was so moving, that part of my conscience and my deliberation and my commitment to doing what I did with Paul and Mary, and still do now. Just 2 days ago, I sang at the memorial for Nelson Mandela, No Easy Walk to Freedom, the song that I wrote that when Nelson Mandela and I met, he said, I heard that in Robben Island, and we sang and we wept together. I cannot help that part of what gave me that strength, gave me that perspective, was the roots of what I learned from my mother, who was born in Elizabethgrad. I had very little contact with my father because it was one of those divorces that in those days was considered a shanda or a shame, or a source of shame. But my mother was a great idealist. And I see in those people, I see my mother. And I came to Ukraine because a Peace Corps volunteer had an idea to take the Don't Laugh at Me program, which has come from, stands on the shoulders of these movements of which I've been a part, and bring it to the schools. We are in over 400 schools, and what does it do? It creates an environment of acceptance and love and caring that is, for the next generation, the tool of reaching the dream of what Ukraine needs to have, which is caring and understanding as the predominant mode, as part of how it resolves its conflicts. I've been there 3 times. I cannot tell you how moving it has been. And tonight to be recognized here, which is totally unexpected, gives me an opportunity to reflect on the gratitude that I have to that tradition that I saw expressed on that screen. That is the courage that we inherit. So, with all my love and thanks to you in continuing this spirit, and thanking you for the support, these are courageous people that need every erg of our energy in the same way that the civil rights movement did, that the women's movement, the environmental movement, the people of Ukraine deserve what you are doing here. Thank you. Shall I sing? We know what the ADL sends. It's called the Pyramid of Hate. It starts pushing away. Oh, you can't play with us. You're ugly. You're gay. It builds to hatred and bias and killing and genocide. The Pyramid of Hate. We have to stop it with those children before they continue that cycle of hatred and despair and hurt and retribution. Don't laugh at me. I'm black, I'm white, and I am brown. I'm Jewish, I'm Christian, I'm Muslim, I'm Buddhist. I was born in Sarajevo. I was born in the Ukraine. Born in Northern Ireland, born in Africa. I'm Hutu, I'm Tutsi, I'm gay, I'm lesbian. I am an American Indian. I'm very, very young. I'm quite aged. I'm from Afghanistan, I'm from Iran. Mexico, Canada, the United States of America. Israel, Palestine. I'm very, very young. I'm quite aged. I'm very wealthy. I'm very, very poor. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. Don't call me names. Don't get your pleasure from my pain. In God's eyes, we're all the same. Someday we'll all have perfect wings. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me.
Don't laugh at me.
In the spirit of the movements of liberation, honoring Nelson Mandela and the heroes of Ukraine, Martin Luther King, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. For this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
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 We're gonna let it shine.
Oh, in my brother's heart, and I'm gonna let it shine. Well, in my brother's heart,
I'm gonna let it shine.
in my brother's heart,
I'm gonna let it shine.
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 Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Sing it now. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it. Yeah. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. let it shine, let it shine. I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside,
Way down,
down by the riverside,
way down,
down by the riverside.
I'm gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside. Study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no, study war no more. I ain't gonna study war. I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more.
Lay down that atom bomb down by the riverside. Hear you. Down by the riverside, I'm gonna lay down that atom bomb. Study war,
Study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war. I ain't gonna study war. Ain't gonna study war. Ain't gonna study war. Ain't gonna study war no more.
I woke up this morning in my mind, and it was set.
Set on freedom.
And I woke up this morning with my mind. It was
set on freedom.
And I
woke up this morning with my mind, but it was set on freedom. Hallelujah.
hallelujah,
Hallelujah.
hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
I woke up this morning with my mind.
Set on
It was set on freedom for the Ukrainian people.
I'm walking and a talking with my mind. Lord, it is a set on freedom. Oh, yeah. Walking and a talking with my mind.
It is set on freedom.
They are walking and a talking with their mind. They are set on freedom. Oh, hallelujah.
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 Hallelujah. Yeah.
I woke up this morning with my mind.
And on the freedom.
On freedom. I'm singing, oh, oh, freedom. I'm singing, oh, oh, freedom. Oh, oh, freedom over me.
Well, and before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave. I will go home
I'll go home.
to my Lord.
My
I'll
Lord.
be free.
And I'll be free. I'm singing no more oxen. Singing no more oxen. Yeah.
No more shine over me. Yeah. And before I be a slave, oh, I'll be buried in my grave. I will go home to my Lord, and I'll be free.
Rufus, play us a prayer for peace on that cello. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, a hammer in the evening, over this land. I'd hammer out danger,
And I'd hammer out loneliness, and I'd hammer out love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land.
If I had a song,
And I'd sing it in the morning, I'd sing it in the evening, all over this land.
and I'd sing out danger, and I'd sing out a warning, and I'd sing out love between the brothers and the sisters all over this land. Oh, if I had a song, I'd sing it in the morning, sing it in the evening, sing it in the evening, all over this land, all over this land. Sing it out danger,
Sing out danger,
sing out a warning,
sing out warning,
sing it out a warning.
I'd sing out love between
My brothers and my sisters, all over this land. Oh, well, I got a hammer,
and I've got a bed,
and I got a song to sing all over this land. All over this land.
It's a hammer of justice,
Hammer of
it's
justice.
a bell of freedom, a song about love between my brothers and my sisters.
Oh, over this land. How many roads must a man walk down before they call him a man?
And how many sleeps must a white dove say before she sleeps in the sand?
Yes, and how many times Must the cannonballs fly before they're forever back?
Well, the answer, my friends, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
Let's sing that together.
The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind.
One more time, the answer, my friend.
The answer, my
It's in all of us.
is
It's in the courage of the people of the hearts of Ukraine.
The answer is blowing